How's it going, everybody? Farmer for Life here with TV Master, and as you can tell, we are in the new Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator 2019 came out an hour ago, I think, but a little bit download issues and getting stuff figured out, and so did a little bit of testing and finally figured it out. And as you can tell, the graphics are completely different, and the game
Completely
is
overworked graphics engine.
yeah, the game is beautiful now, and quite a few different setups. So if TV wants to take you guys for a walk around and explain some new features with the game.
Yeah. So when you first get the game, you start off with no vehicles, no buildings, no nothing. You get an American flag, but that's a
That's the
nice.
most important part.
That's the most important part. Yeah. You get your little water set up here. You get a couple fields. I'm gonna mess with stuff. You get a couple fields. Well, you have to buy your fields now. It's weird. We'll go
Yeah,
into more detail into that later. You start off in
yeah.
this nice little area with some trees around you and a little bit of scenery.
Also, the running physics needs to change just a little bit,
Yeah, it's a little
but
messed up, but um,
and you actually crouch now whenever you crouch
yeah,
in
you
this
can you
game.
actually crouch and it goes with what you're seeing.
Yep. And so yeah,
That's really it for
uh,
walk around. So
yeah, I guess so. It's just a whole another better game now, I think. And so TV wants to take you guys into the store, and we'll show you some of the new tractors
yep. So
and the new store setup too.
the new store setup, it doesn't like black screen you and then overlay it. So we have your different sections of tractors. So like your medium, your large tractors are now separated out instead of being in one list. Your different technologies for your harvesting and your planting are kind of separated out now for at least harvesting.
Yeah, the
Um,
tractors are separate from like implements
yeah, we
and
had
placeables and everything.
two new brands that, and we had Fendt and John Deere with this
And there's a
update.
couple other implement brands, but the two biggest ones were those. I think Fint might have been in 17. I didn't notice.
Yeah,
I don't think it was,
we didn't use
but
it very often if it was. So we're going to
yeah,
start by customizing the 700 Vario series of Fendt here. And one thing is that I've noticed when just going through the stores, you have to put def in your tractors now.
yep. Some of the smaller tractors you ain't got to. The 6 Series John Deere's you don't.
There's a lot
Um,
more wheel brands now as well. So we're just going to go with the Trelleborgs for the wheel brand. Wheel setup, we'll go for just standard. Engine setup, we'll go for the upgraded engine, and we'll throw a front loader attacher on it. We'll leave it green, and we'll buy that there. Did I buy it? I don't think I did. There it goes. Yes. Purchase being selected. It's at the store, and let's also get a John Deere 6R series.
just a little bit of a comparison, and show you guys what the new brands are. And
We'll get a 6250R with a front loader, and we'll leave the standard wheel attachment again. And let's buy that here. And we have both tractors now. And
goodbye, we go.
there we go. Looks like I got the John Deere.
Darn it, I want that thing. Oh well. You can show them the great excitement that everybody was ready for, which
Oh
is the
yeah,
John Deere.
the John Deere. So if you go full lock on the tractor, either way, your wheels will stay locked.
Yeah, it's a new driving feature for everything.
Yeah,
And also your steering, whenever you first start up, I think you can turn up the sensitivity.
I
It
have
does
my
take longer to
sensitivity
turn.
stayed up. It takes longer to turn by default, but
And
yeah,
if he drives forward, if he turns like one way or the other, it takes longer to reset back to where it was at compared to 17 is what we're trying to do here.
17
So
and 15.
yeah, we played a lot of both of those.
Yeah,
And so some different uh, stuff like well, this plow's similar to 17's, but there's different setup cultivators. This one here's more like a American field cultivator, more than 17 had a lot more of the European style. Sorry about that break there, guys. A little bit of technical difficulties. Anyways, back to what I was saying. A little bit more Americanized field cultivators, and not so much on the planter side of things, and two-way plows and stuff. Sure, we have some of this in America, but we're more of true disc and row planters and grain drills. But
Yeah.
all in all, I guess we can't complain. We do have John Deere now, so
Yeah, we have nice new good John Deeres too.
all that aside, you guys seen the store now, and uh, well, there's a bunch of changes. It's just I'm amazed by what there is. So if TV wants to go ahead and grab that field cultivator, we haven't even tried plowing or doing anything in field work yet. So we're kind of curious to see. I'm gonna plow a little bit and run it over with the cultivator, see what physics have been changed with that too. So if I can drive too, because I'm not used to the slow return
Yeah, I'm not
steering.
used to everything here, so
I mean, the town's all remodeled. I don't know if the traffic's any smarter or stupider. I can't tell yet. Haven't played it long enough, I guess. But we are playing on the American map. I don't know how you pronounce it.
it's American.
But
That's really
yeah,
all they.
kind of all over the place on this road right now.
It's okay. I'm far enough behind you. They don't have to see that. So
Waiting to roll it over. Like I bought a tractor in one game just to mess around for. I think it was like 10 minutes. I was trying to figure out how you did stuff, and I went to go pull it out of the shop, and they rolled it on its roof already. That was a good start to a game.
yeah, that's a
So
real good start there, farmer.
like usual. Uh, I get 1 foot out the gate, but then I stumble once I get 3 foot from it.
Cutting corners a little bit there, but
Who cares?
I'm a little all over the
Balls
road too.
deep.
Got to get used to this new driving style.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of high
It's really
speed's
nice
about
on
the same.
controller. I was playing with the controller a little bit earlier, but I switched back over to keyboard. But it works really well with the controller.
But 17 also did too. I know.
Yeah,
So
it just feels like it was more updated for the controller. Heading back at 32 miles per hour down the road, and you can really tell this thing's limited to that.
and also, if you couldn't tell, there's no buildings. You have to place down your own buildings through the shop. You have to buy them. You can buy houses and well, there's only one house. Probably mods later on will give you some more.
Yeah.
Um,
If you guys see any like lockup in the recording, that's just a connection between me and Farmer. That's not any part of the game. It's just a way our
yeah, it's
internet
just
connections
potatoes
are
and it.
talking to each other. Alright, so which field do you want me to start on, Farmer?
We're not gonna do any fields. We're gonna do this right
Alright.
here. So if you want to come see how this, I'm really curious to see how it turns out. If it's the same as 15 or not. Actually, it looks like it doesn't. The moldboards aren't even moving dirt. It's just kind of creating. It kind of disappoints me a little bit.
Oh, birds flew out of the ground. That's nice.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's nice of birds. That's how the birds are created in this game. It's
yeah.
just they
Let
fly
Farmer
up.
jump in the John Deere there once he's done.
Although, if you do watch, whenever you back down into the plow, it actually drops the rear end some.
Oh, yeah, let me get closer to that as you do it. Oh yeah,
So it's somewhat realistic.
they're trying.
Although,
They're doing
for
better than they have been before. So
my computer isn't the greatest, so maybe there was dirt. It was probably a little bit better from his view. There probably was dirt rolling off the moldboards, but
not
I
really,
can't tell
actually.
that.
There's not really. It's just kind of like creating the texture instead of like.
Oh, I'm missing a little line.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's just a show off thing.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
like
there
it
also
creates a
is
dirt
birds
particle
too,
every
which is
once in a
pretty
while,
cool.
but it's not like really pushing any dirt.
My beautiful plowing job. Anyways,
We'll let here Farmer jump into the cultivator.
I really do like the new driving. The handling of vehicles is a whole lot better now. Other than I'm not used to it, so mind my bad driving. So,
These pull up dirt. This actually is pulling dirt up.
okay, now I can't center. This is bad. We're gonna have a little bit of trouble starting out. Now this year actually is pulling up dirt like.
Oh yeah, no, it's like pulling up
Yeah,
dirt hardcore.
it's about like 17 was,
Yeah,
but there is tire slippage now. If you
yeah.
come look,
The tires actually slip when you back up and
they
like hit
actually
on your
spin.
brakes or yeah,
So that's about it for that. I think even like the cultivator physics and stuff have been upgraded. Plowing wasn't much, but planting I suppose is probably the same. I don't think we need to truly bother doing that.
nah,
But yeah. So if TV wants to go ahead and show you the buying of the houses and stuff,
yeah.
actually pretty neat how they updated that some to bringing the earth with the buildings and making it like it
Yep.
should be instead of just kind of placing the buildings and
So
making the
we'll
buildings fit the ground. They make the ground fit the buildings
yeah. So I'm not gonna buy a farmhouse because those are overly expensive.
and kind of pointless. Anyways,
Yeah, so we're just gonna go into miscellaneous. We'll get a shed. Let's just get easy shed 2.
that might not be able to be placed anywhere. It's pretty big.
It's actually able to be placed, but I need to rotate it here. Road. Oh, I placed it. Never mind. But yeah, it creates for this. It just created a nice little concrete pad for us.
Yeah, back in
Gravel, concrete, whatever.
17, it also created a pad for it, but
It
like I
like
placed a
reshapes the
building.
ground around it.
Yeah, I placed a building up here on this hill just messing around. If TV wants to put a small one up here, I kind of placed it over here and it really like moved the ground some. I can't. 17 probably did it a little bit, but I think this year moves it a lot more.
I'm trying to get some place where it. There we go. Placed one there where you can see how it moves the ground around. I just placed a little shed up over here. It doesn't do a very good job with hills. It likes to bring it up.
It likes to bring it up very severely.
Yeah, but if
And
you're
as you
trying
can
to
see,
place it
there's
on something a
actually
little bit more,
built-in
it'll.
game destruction with the crops too. With some of the smaller ones, we drove through some grown cotton and it didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, this year it's taking out crops with the tractor, but
that makes
nope,
some sense, I guess.
that time the cultivator hit. But
But
yeah, this year's a little bit of a severe hill.
the thing that stinks with the miscellaneous stuff is that they look nice. It looks like you can use them and store stuff in them, and he's driving through me at the moment. You can't
Yeah, I'm just
do anything with them. They're absolutely pointless.
yeah. These grown sunflowers get
Like you can even see inside of them, and you just the doors, nothing works on them. So
yeah. They're
I'm
just
actually gonna get
decoration.
get
That's
rid
even
of
what
that there.
yeah. That's what they're under anyways. But also, if you could tell while you're walking through like these sunflowers, the crops actually
Sadly, it
move to
doesn't
you now.
fix the ground when you remove it.
Yeah, this is a beautiful little point on the field, but
Yeah,
and also if you see whenever TV's walking around down his bottom right hand corner, it actually tells you information of the field as you walk up to it, the
it tells you
fertilizer level,
your
your
fertilized,
weed,
your weed, your fruit
yeah,
type, owned by.
and what your growth stage is at. So then you ain't got to go to the map all the time,
So like
which
this
is
is ready
nice.
to harvest. Most of it, at least, the part that farmer didn't destroy.
Hey, calm down.
Yeah, I know. But we're gonna show off the map here where you can do stuff. So it's just a basic map. They changed a little bit. It's a little bit more. I wouldn't say nice. It's a little bit more muted in color. But new thing you got to do to buy fields is you can't just run up to a field and buy anymore. You press X or click lands over there in the bottom left hand corner, and you have to click. Say you want 19, you have to buy the whole land it's on.
And like this land that we bought had 24, 25, 26, and this blank area here where you can place stuff, but it didn't include 19. Also, you cannot cut down trees that aren't on your property that you own. So that's one neat thing that you can't just, like 17, you could go out and just start lopping down trees wherever you felt like it.
Yeah, but
That,
like, so if you go to like buy an 8, it's $1.2 million. So we wouldn't have that very easily without playing for a very long time.
or money cheats. Anyways,
Money cheats, yes. Another thing is we have limit on animals now.
yeah, if TV wants to show you guys that, you actually have to buy the buildings for the animals.
Yeah,
Or
you
I
can buy
do
your animal
believe
pens.
I want to drive over there and check.
You
I
can get a
do
dog
believe that
house.
there's a barn over here, and I don't care. I'm not using roads. Roads are for wimps. Anyways, over here there might be a barn. I think maybe I'll be able to tell you in a minute. But like I said, we just kind of hopped in and wanted to record a video for you guys just to see our little bit of a review of it. And we we know we ain't the greatest right now. Like my computer and my internet isn't very good, but where I live, it's about the best internet I can truly get, other than paying a lot of money, which I might end up paying a lot of money. But yeah, right. Never mind. This up here isn't a barn. It's the wood processing plant.
Yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right.
that's pretty much it for this review, I think. So if you don't already own the game, which I think very many people pre-ordered it, I would very much recommend it, especially if you played any other farming simulators. If you already played 17, if you went from 15 to 17, it was amazement. This is really big
This is even bigger of
step.
a step.
So I really like the game already, and hardly playing anything. We'll probably put some mod reviews up whenever there's some mods released, and you know, probably end up doing gameplay videos, whatever you guys want. Leave some comments for us. So this is probably hopefully going to be one of our first videos to ever even get some views. I think one of our most viewed one was 1,000. So we're hoping 19 makes us a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
So
that'd be nice.
yeah. Well, I think we're gonna leave it to that, guys.
All right. I'm good with
Very
that.
well.
So we'll see you guys later.